As the crisp air of autumn sweeps in, our living rooms transform into sanctuaries of warmth and comfort. Autumn decor goes beyond pumpkins and blankets. It's about capturing richness, depth, and nostalgic charm. One of the most captivating ways to elevate your seasonal style is by pairing jewel-toned pillows with timeless vintage accents. Together, they create a space that feels inviting, layered, and effortlessly chic, making your living room a true reflection of fall's beauty. Jewel tones are the secret to adding luxurious richness to your autumn living room. Deep sapphire, emerald, ruby, and amethyst shades not only capture the colors of the season but also introduce a refined elegance. When these hues are incorporated through pillows, rugs, or small accessories, they bring depth and coziness to your space without overwhelming it. Decorative pillows are one of the easiest and most affordable ways to refresh a living room for autumn. Instead of a complete makeover, you can simply switch out summer's light neutrals for jewel-toned cushions. This small change transforms your sofa instantly, creating a bold yet cozy focal point that enhances the entire room. The beauty of jewel tones lies in their ability to harmonize while still offering contrast. Mixing sapphire with amethyst or emerald with ruby creates a rich and layered visual effect. To avoid clashing, keep the tones grounded by pairing them with warm neutrals like beige, camel, or taupe as a backdrop. texture plays an equally important role as color in fall decor. Velvet, chenille, and soft wools in jewel tones create a luxurious and comforting atmosphere. A velvet emerald pillow paired with a ruby chenille cushion instantly adds depth and softness, making your seating area irresistible on chilly autumn evenings. While jewel tones bring richness, vintage decor introduces soul and history into your space. Incorporating a well-loved wooden trunk, antique mirrors, or a retro lamp connects your modern living room with timeless design traditions. Vintage touches give your autumn decor depth, character, and a sense of authenticity. Mixing vintage and modern can feel tricky, but it's all about balance. A contemporary sofa adorned with jewel-toned pillows can be paired with a vintage coffee table for contrast. The blend of sleek lines and aged charm makes the room feel curated and intentional, rather than overly styled. Lighting is crucial when enhancing jewel tones and vintage details. Warm amber bulbs, vintage-inspired lamps, and candlelight create a soft glow that amplifies the richness of your decor. By softening the edges of jewel tones, lighting makes the entire room feel inviting and cocoon-like. A vintage rug can completely transform your autumn living room. Persian-inspired patterns in deep reds, blues, and golds complement jewel-toned pillows beautifully. The rug not only grounds the room but also ties together various design elements, creating harmony and depth. Metallics, when used thoughtfully, enhance the richness of jewel tones and vintage details. Brass candlesticks, gold-framed mirrors, or copper vases introduce a soft shimmer that complements autumn light. These metallic touches should remain subtle, acting as highlights rather than overpowering features. Autumn decor feels incomplete without a connection to nature. Pair jewel-toned pillows with wooden side tables, woven baskets, or dried floral arrangements. The organic textures balance the richness of jewel tones, creating a grounded and earthy ambience that reflects the season. Throws are another simple yet effective seasonal addition. Opt for wool, cashmere, or chunky knit throws in coordinating jewel tones or earthy neutrals. Draping a throw casually over your sofa or armchair adds both visual texture and functional warmth, ideal for autumn evenings. Wall art can subtly reinforce your autumn theme. Vintage-inspired botanical prints, moody landscape paintings, or even abstract art in jewel tones blend beautifully with your seasonal decor. Art brings cohesion, helping every detail in the room feel intentional and connected. Choose one vintage piece as a central highlight, perhaps an antique mirror, a distressed sideboard, or an heirloom clock. This item becomes a storytelling element in your room, anchoring your autumn decor while celebrating history and craftsmanship. Patterns bring energy and dimension into a room. Jewel-toned pillows with paisley, floral, or geometric patterns can be paired with vintage rugs or drapery for a curated look. To maintain balance, mix bold patterns with solids, ensuring the room feels stylish, not cluttered. autumn decor extends beyond the visual. Scented candles, simmer pots, or diffusers with notes of cinnamon, amber, or cedarwood enhance the cozy ambience. Pairing jewel tones and vintage decor with seasonal scents completes the sensory experience of fall. Coffee tables and side tables offer the perfect opportunity for seasonal styling. A vintage tray topped with jewel-toned candles, antique books, and a small vase of dried flowers creates an elegant autumn vignette. Small curated displays like these keep your living room feeling intentional. Heavier curtains or drapes in rich jewel tones help set a cozy seasonal mood. Opt for velvet or linen in deep colors, balancing them with vintage tiebacks or rods for added charm. They frame the room beautifully while offering insulation against autumn's chill. Mirrors not only open up a room but also reflect autumn light and decor details. A vintage gold-framed mirror behind jewel-toned pillows or autumn arrangements creates a sense of depth amplifying your carefully styled elements without adding clutter. To avoid overwhelming your living room, always balance jewel tones with soft neutrals. A camel sofa, cream rug, or taupe walls act as a canvas for bold pillows and vintage accents. This contrast ensures the room feels inviting and sophisticated rather than overly dramatic. While autumn is often associated with dried foliage, a touch of greenery adds freshness. A vintage vase filled with eucalyptus or deep green branches complements jewel tones while introducing life into the space. Greenery acts as a bridge between vintage and modern styles. Arrange seating to encourage conversation and connection. Positioning chairs with jewel-toned pillows near a vintage coffee table creates a cozy nook for gatherings. This thoughtful arrangement makes your autumn living room not just beautiful but also functional and inviting. Autumn decor thrives on richness, warmth, and storytelling. By combining jewel-toned pillows with vintage touches, you create a living room that feels both luxurious and authentic. Every element, from fabrics to lighting, works together to embrace the season's spirit. At Decorasri, we celebrate the art of transforming homes with intentional details, making your living space a sanctuary of autumn beauty.